Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a fun two-page Christmas layout using the Comfort and Joy collection by My Mind's Eye. So for this layout, I decided to border the two layouts with this pink, well, not pink. I guess the polka dots are a little pink, red, pink paper. And then I did actually choose a very, very busy background paper with, some greenery and some flowers. And I am going to be using these pictures from Christmas morning. I think they're actually the only pictures I took from this particular Christmas morning. And they are quite similar, but each one has different people in it, I guess. So, I am going to use these, and then I'm kind of going to layer the background after I double back these photos. One thing I like to do is I like to gut the border paper so that I can use it in a different layout, or in this case, to back the photos. It just kind of brings it all together. So I have the 12 by 12 paper pad, and I wanted to decide kind of what papers to use. Like I said, I am going to layer the background a little bit. This is going to be the majority of the background, and definitely mixing the two, or mixing patterns with this one. So then I decided to use this really pretty wood grain with snowflakes to kind of make it appear as if there's even more layers. One of the nice things is you can, as long as it's, shorter than the top layer, you can cut it into sections so you're not using the entire piece of paper. And so I got to use some of it for the second page of this layout. So this one I thought was a little thick, and so I did cut that down and just lined it up so it looked like it was coming out from behind that green pattern paper. And then I'm going to offset my photos here like this. I think I did use or look at another layout for this, but I'm not sure who it was. But I do have the journaling cards as well for this collection, and one of them was a tag here, so I decided to use the tag to fill in that upper space. And I think I do actually have some twine to use. This I did at a scrapbook weekend, and so I did luckily pack some of my twine, and one of the colors I had was red, so I did just tie that up real quick, which I like to do because I feel like the twine helps fill in some of the open space, and I don't feel like I have to embellish as much. So most of the time I use the twine just to kind of fill that space in. So I did add this nice Christmas tree sticker here, and I thought I was going to use this Merry Christmas. It's black, and it's a Felicity Jane sticker. However, once I get it all laid nicely down, I change my mind. So I'm going to place it here, and then I think I realized I have the chipboard, and I really liked that Merry Christmas that's on the chipboard. I felt like the black, even though there's black in the tag, that the black just stood out way too much. It was just too bold. And the Merry Christmas from the chipboard is like an off-white. And I thought it looked really nice with the colors of the layout. So again, thought I was going to put it on the bottom there, but I do end up moving that as well. I slide that up a little bit. I also have the Brads. I have a lot of this collection. I think I got it all at Tuesday morning. I think it's just the prettiest collection. And honestly, I don't know that you could ever have too much Christmas. So there's one thing that I like to kind of collect is Christmas. So I do end up moving that Merry Christmas up a little bit. I am going to use this tag just to do a little bit of journaling. So I do overlap it over that Christmas tree and add a nice cute little heart to it. And that, I think, is going to finish off the first page. Oh, Merry Christmas fell off. So sometimes the chipboard does not stick very well, so you do have to use, your glue with it. So the second page, I am kind of going to do the same thing. I'm going to gut the border so I can double back my pictures. And honestly, I don't remember what the background. Sorry. It's been a little while since I did this. So I decided to use this background sheet, music notes, but then it has, the reindeer and the flower at the top. A lot of times I will kind of stray from this type of paper, with things already on it. However, in this case, I thought they would be a great kind of base for my embellishment clusters. And I thought it would work nice with the two photos that I have. I did end up cutting a 1/2 inch off of each side. I think a 1/2 inch. And it did cut a little bit of the flower off and then like the bottom hooves of the reindeer off, but I thought it still worked. So then what I did is I used the scraps from page 1, just layered them again. Honestly, just used them and layered them. That's the nice thing about 2-page layouts sometimes, if it's not a layout that's going to carry all the way across, at least, you have the same papers. And besides a few strips, I really don't think I have any other scraps. So it's a good way to kind of use up the scraps as well. I did have this one strip of that background paper from page 1, and I wanted to incorporate that, so I did just run that the length of the page. And then I do have 2 more photos, again similar photos, but there's different people in them, slightly different. And I just thought that layering like this and then having the two the flower and the reindeer in the corners, having 2 horizontal pictures, landscape pictures, I thought just really worked well for that design. It's kind of similar to page 1 in how I kind of lay it out, but as you can see, it just worked out well that you could still see the entire reindeer, and it looks like the reindeer should be in that corner with the way that the pictures are layered and placed. So I really like that. And then it was just now kind of adding to the reindeer to make it a cluster and figuring out what to do to the top, I guess above the lower picture, just because it is a big open space. On page 1, I did use a tag. So I am going to end up placing that chipboard house there. On the bottom, though, I did add a Merry Christmas Brad. I just thought it honestly just kind of worked. And then this poinsettia, just to finish off the cluster. And then I do add this little house and then these cute trees to the top there. And I think that is gonna about finish it off. I guess I'm gonna add a couple of enamel dots. These are, okay, maybe not a couple, maybe one. Those are not part of the collection, just a different Christmas collection that I have, but the colors matched. But I think that is just about going to finish it off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout. It was definitely a fun Christmas layout to do. Oh, that's right. I do add one more flower to that corner there to fill in that gap. There is a bigger flower cluster there, so I am going to add that, but that is going to be the final touch. So again, I hope you enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.